Toyota just dropped a bombshell on the entire auto industry, and no one saw it coming. The world's best-selling car, the Toyota Corolla, is about to get a wild transformation because Toyota has officially announced a Corolla pickup truck for 2026. Yeah, you heard that right. The Corolla, the symbol of practicality and reliability for decades, is entering the truck wars. And this move could change everything for compact pickups. This isn't just another variant or special edition. It's a bold strategy from Toyota to dominate a rapidly growing market that's been begging for something exactly like this. Think about it. The Ford Maverick is selling like crazy. The Hyundai Santa Cruz keeps gaining traction, and everyone else is scrambling to catch up. But Toyota, they've been quietly watching, perfecting. Now, they're striking at the perfect moment. From what's been revealed so far, the 2026 Toyota Corolla pickup will be built on the same TNGA-C platform as the Corolla Cross and Prius, but with a reinforced chassis and extended wheelbase to handle real utility. This means it's going to combine car-like fuel efficiency and driving comfort with legitimate hauling and towing ability. And here's where it gets wild. Insiders say Toyota is considering offering both a hybrid and possibly a plug-in hybrid version, using the same system found in the Corolla Cross Hybrid. That means up to 196 horsepower, all-wheel drive, and fuel economy numbers the truck segment has never seen before. It's not just about efficiency. Toyota is apparently giving this truck some serious attitude. Early design sketches show a compact but muscular stance, aggressive front fascia inspired by the Tacoma, and a short bed that perfectly balances urban practicality with weekend adventure vibes. Basically, it's what happens when a Corolla and a Tacoma have a baby, and it might be the smartest thing Toyota has done in years. What's really shocking the industry is how perfectly Toyota has timed this. Maverick and Santa Cruz proved that there's massive demand for small, affordable pickups. Both Ford and Hyundai are struggling to meet that demand. Limited supply, high markups, and questionable long-term durability. Toyota, on the other hand, has decades of experience building indestructible vehicles that last forever. Combine that with a hybrid powertrain, Toyota's massive dealer network, and bulletproof reliability, and you've got a truck that could completely dominate the compact market overnight. And here's something else. Toyota isn't positioning this as a niche or lifestyle toy. They're reportedly aiming to price it aggressively, around the mid-$20,000 range, directly targeting young buyers, first-time truck owners, and urban drivers who want capability without the bulk. That's dangerous for competitors, because if Toyota can bring the same affordability and reliability the Corolla name is famous for, this thing is going to sell like wildfire. Even more interesting, sources close to Toyota say the interior will be almost identical to the new Corolla Cross Hybrid. Think clean digital displays, updated infotainment with wireless Android Auto and Apple CarPlay, soft touch materials, and Toyota Safety Sense 3.0 as standard. It won't be stripped down or cheap feeling like old compact trucks. This will be a genuinely refined, daily drivable pickup. Here's where it gets even more intriguing. Toyota might be planning a sport variant. Yep, Corolla Pickup GR trim. Rumors suggest Toyota's Gazoo Racing division is already experimenting with a tuned hybrid setup, or even a turbocharged 1.6-liter engine borrowed from the GR Corolla hot hatch. If that happens, we're talking about a small pickup with up to 300 horsepower, rally-inspired handling, and the kind of personality that makes every other compact truck feel boring. And the timing couldn't be more perfect for Toyota to disrupt the market. Compact trucks are exploding in popularity as full-size and mid-size models become too expensive, too big, and too thirsty for average consumers. Toyota's strategy here mirrors what Ford did with the original Ranger decades ago. Build something simple, smart, and accessible that brings people into the truck world. They can produce it globally. And with Toyota's scale, not just for North America, but for emerging markets where small pickups are already massive sellers. But let's be honest, no one expected Toyota to go this route with the Corolla badge. It's one of the most conservative, family-friendly names in automotive history. Now it's being reimagined as a versatile, adventurous, and youthful pickup. It's the kind of brand evolution that could completely redefine what people think the Corolla represents. And it tells us something bigger. Toyota's done playing it safe. The company has been teasing bolder moves across its entire lineup, from the new Tacoma and Land Cruiser to the reborn MR2 sports car rumors. And this pickup might be the clearest sign yet that Toyota is trying to become exciting again. They're no longer just the brand of reliability. They want to be the brand of fun, innovation, and everyday performance. And make no mistake, if this Corolla pickup hits the market with Toyota's hybrid tech, sub-30K pricing, and rugged looks, it could be game over for Ford and Hyundai, especially if Toyota manages to offer better fuel economy, more interior space, and a more polished driving experience. Remember, Maverick's biggest weakness is availability. People want one, but can't get one. Toyota knows how to mass-produce at scale and deliver vehicles consistently. If they can flood the market before Ford can catch up, the Corolla pickup might become the new default small truck overnight. Here's where it gets even crazier. Toyota is reportedly considering offering the Corolla pickup in multiple body styles depending on the market. In North America, we might see a four-door crew cab version with a short bed, perfect for families, urban buyers, and small business owners. But in other regions like South America or Southeast Asia, Toyota could offer a two-door work model with a longer bed for actual utility and fleet buyers. This global flexibility could make the Corolla pickup not just a niche experiment, but a worldwide phenomenon. And think about the branding power here. Toyota doesn't even need to invent a new name. The Corolla badge alone sells over 1 million units per year globally. People trust it. It's affordable, reliable, and simple to maintain. Now imagine that same peace of mind, but in a form that can haul furniture, go camping, or tackle muddy back roads without burning a hole in your wallet. That's exactly what millions of buyers have been waiting for. And Toyota might be the only automaker capable of delivering it at scale. But Toyota isn't just aiming for practicality. They want lifestyle appeal too. Expect a range of trims that go from efficient daily driver to rugged weekend warrior. Entry-level models will likely feature hybrid power and front-wheel drive for max efficiency, while higher trims could get all-wheel drive, off-road suspension tuning, and unique styling packages with roof racks, skid plates, and all-terrain tires. The goal here is clear. Make it look as cool as it is useful. Something that fits just as easily at a Home Depot parking lot as it does on a mountain trail or a city cafe curb. Industry insiders are already buzzing about how this move could ripple across the entire pickup segment. If Toyota pulls this off, it could force other automakers to rethink their small truck strategies entirely. Honda might have to revive a smaller Ridgeline. Nissan could revisit the Frontier platform for a compact version. Even GM, which exited the compact pickup space years ago, might have to jump back in. In other words, Toyota could single-handedly spark the next truck revolution. And let's not forget, Toyota has decades of small truck heritage. The Hilux, the Tacoma, the Stout. These names built Toyota's reputation for toughness. This Corolla pickup is, in many ways, a spiritual successor to the old Stout and early Hilux models. Lightweight, efficient, simple, but incredibly durable. It's Toyota coming full circle, modernizing their roots for a new generation that wants capability without compromise. But here's what's truly fascinating. Toyota's hybrid technology gives them an unfair advantage right now. While Ford struggles with demand for the Maverick hybrid and faces supply constraints, Toyota's hybrid supply chain is unmatched. They've been perfecting the tech for over 2 decades. They can mass-produce hybrid systems efficiently and profitably, which means Toyota can deliver a Corolla pickup hybrid at a price that competitors simply can't match. And that's where things get dangerous for the rest of the industry, because Toyota can undercut rivals without cutting corners. Now, reports also suggest that Toyota might integrate new connected tech features. Over-the-air software updates, improved infotainment, digital keys, and even app-based preconditioning for the hybrid system. Combine that with Toyota's new Safety Sense 3.0 package, adaptive cruise, lane tracing assist, blind spot monitoring, all standard, and suddenly you're looking at a truck that doesn't just compete on hardware, but on software too. That's something we rarely see in this price range. But maybe the biggest twist of all is how Toyota plans to market it. They're not going to push it as a truck for truck guys. Instead, insiders say Toyota wants to make it the truck for everyone else. A truck for city dwellers, for young couples, for college students, for small business owners who don't need a giant V8 monster. They just need something efficient, stylish, and capable. This shift in messaging could completely redefine who buys pickups in the first place. And if that happens, Toyota could end up stealing one of Ford's most loyal customer bases, younger buyers who started with the Maverick. Because once those buyers experience Toyota's reliability and hybrid tech, there's a good chance they'll stay with the brand for life. It's a strategic masterstroke. Lure in the next generation early with something cool, affordable, and practical. The industry reaction so far has been a mix of shock and panic. Ford dealers are reportedly worried that a Toyota rival could steal their biggest success story in years. Hyundai's Santa Cruz is already struggling to find its audience, and a Corolla pickup with better mileage and Toyota's badge could finish it off completely. Meanwhile, Other automakers are scrambling behind the scenes, trying to figure out how they missed this opening. But what makes this whole story even more fascinating is how Toyota teased this move. They didn't make a loud announcement or a flashy concept car. They dropped subtle hints, showing rugged Corolla Cross prototypes, talking about expanding the Corolla family, and hinting at a new form of compact utility vehicle. Only now are the pieces starting to click together, and everyone realizes Toyota has been playing the long game. And according to leaks, Toyota's already testing early prototypes in the US, under heavy camouflage, somewhere in California and Texas. Spy photos reportedly show a compact bed, muscular arches, and that unmistakable Toyota hybrid badge. Which means production could be closer than anyone expected. Some insiders even believe Toyota plans to unveil the prototype as early as mid-2025, with full production beginning by the end of that year, meaning the first Corolla pickups could hit dealerships in early 2026. And if that timeline holds, Toyota will have a massive head start going into the next phase of compact truck wars. But here's what's even crazier. Toyota might not stop with just one version. Word is they're exploring multiple variants to cover every kind of buyer. A base hybrid for commuters, a sportier GR version for enthusiasts, and possibly an adventure-focused model under the Trail Hunter badge that's already making waves on the Tacoma and Sequoia. Imagine that, a small, lifted hybrid pickup with off-road tires, LED light bars, and overlanding accessories, all straight from the factory. That's not just cool, it's genius marketing. Toyota's basically blending all their most popular brand identities into one single product line. And let's talk design for a second. The Corolla pickup won't just look like a Corolla with a bed slapped on. Toyota's design teams reportedly want this truck to feel distinct, tough, and purpose-built, something that blends the rugged personality of the Tacoma with the modern sleekness of the Corolla Cross. Expect sharp LED lighting, an upright grille, wide wheel arches, and that unmistakable Toyota T front and center. Inside, we'll likely see a digital driver's cluster, the new 12.3-inch infotainment screen, and soft touch finishes that make it feel more premium than anything else in its price range. Now, here's where Toyota might completely change the game: pricing. Analysts are predicting the Corolla pickup will start around $25,000 to $27,000, which would undercut the Ford Maverick by a noticeable margin. If Toyota can keep the hybrid as standard and still land below $30K, it's over. That's the perfect sweet spot. Affordable, fuel-efficient, and usable. It's everything the average buyer wants right now, especially when gas prices are rising and people are tired of bloated full-size trucks. Now let's zoom out for a second. What Toyota's doing here mirrors what they did decades ago with the original RAV4. Back then, no one thought a small SUV made sense. It was too weird, too in between. But Toyota created an entirely new segment almost overnight. Fast forward to today, and they're doing it again, only this time with compact trucks. The same kind of crossover innovation, but in reverse. They're taking car practicality and injecting it into a truck format. It's full-circle innovation, and it's classic Toyota strategy. And you can already see how it fits into their lineup. Picture this. The Corolla sedan stays the affordable commuter. The Corolla Cross serves small families and urban buyers. And now, the Corolla pickup becomes the lifestyle extension, the fun, adventurous sibling. 3 bodies, 1 family, all sharing components, powertrains, and branding. That's a logistical and marketing goldmine. But don't underestimate what this means for the Corolla name itself. Toyota is essentially transforming it from a single model into a sub-brand. The Corolla badge will no longer just represent a compact car. It's becoming a symbol for smart, efficient versatility across multiple vehicle types. And that move alone could make Corolla the most recognizable automotive sub-brand on the planet, right up there with Mustang or Golf. And while other automakers are struggling with EV development costs, Toyota's hedging smartly with hybrid dominance. They're not rushing into full electrification until the infrastructure and demand are truly ready. Instead, they're flooding the market with efficient hybrids that give consumers what they want now. The Corolla pickup fits perfectly into that strategy. It's future-proof, but not over-engineered. It's affordable innovation done the Toyota way, But here's the detail that's really getting analysts talking. Toyota's supply chain advantage. While Ford and Hyundai battle chip shortages and supplier delays, Toyota's hybrid components are largely made in-house or through long-term partnerships. That gives them stability, consistency, and pricing control. It's the same quiet advantage that let Toyota weather the chip crisis better than almost anyone else. So when it comes time to mass-produce this Corolla pickup, Toyota won't be limited by bottlenecks. They'll be able to build hundreds of thousands of units without flinching. Now, imagine this. A new generation of buyers walking into dealerships, people who would have never considered a pickup before, and seeing this sleek, affordable hybrid Toyota truck sitting next to the Corolla Cross. Same DNA, same trust, just more capability. That's how you build brand loyalty that lasts decades. Toyota isn't just selling a vehicle here. They're building a pipeline for lifelong customers. And that's what has other automakers nervous. Because if this thing succeeds, it doesn't just eat into Ford's compact truck sales. It reshapes buyer behavior entirely. Suddenly, compact trucks become mainstream. Suddenly, every other automaker has to respond. And when they do, Toyota will already be years ahead, dominating a market it created. But even beyond the market implications, the Corolla pickup represents something bigger. Toyota rediscovering its confidence. For years, critics have accused Toyota of being too safe, too conservative, too slow to innovate. Yet with recent moves, the GR Corolla, the new Land Cruiser, the hybrid Tacoma, and now this, Toyota is reminding everyone why it's the most respected automaker in the world. They're blending reliability with excitement again. And this pickup? It's the statement piece that ties it all together. And if the rumors are true, Toyota's going to lean hard into that excitement factor during the reveal. Expect a global debut event, not at a traditional auto show but online, with lifestyle influencers, outdoor creators, and hybrid fans front and center. Toyota knows exactly who this truck is for, and they're going to market it where those people actually are. But here's where things get even more fascinating. Because behind the scenes, there's talk that Toyota might use the Corolla pickup as a stepping stone toward launching a full electric compact pickup in the years that follow. Yeah, the Corolla pickup might not just be a hybrid hero, but the foundation for Toyota's first affordable EV truck. Sources inside the company have hinted that Toyota's new eTNGA platform, the same one used for the BZ4X, could eventually underpin an all-electric version once battery costs drop and range improves. But Toyota's ambitions might go even further. There's growing speculation that this truck could be manufactured in North America, potentially at Toyota's plant in Mississippi, the same one that builds the Corolla and Corolla Cross. That would not only make logistics easier but also qualify the truck for U.S. incentives and local sourcing credits, which could lower costs even more. It's the kind of strategic move that shows Toyota isn't testing the waters. They're diving straight in.